What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CU4 YouTube channel for a brand new series here on the channel called the Carlisle Catch Up. And it is as simple as it sounds. We are going to be having a catch up about Carlisle United every few weeks or so. And I just thought I'd make it into a bit of a series, mix a few things on the channel together to make an ongoing series. So here we are with the Carlisle Catch Up, and I really hope you guys do enjoy this. I imagine you will, judging off the breaking news and them type of videos. They always seem to do really well with you guys, and it was a good way to interact and give my opinions on the news going with Carlisle United. So I just thought this would be a great way to do it in a more regular basis across the season, and a good way to start, because there's not a lot of news at the minute, but there's lots of little things that we can talk about. We've got a couple of signings, we've got ex-players going elsewhere, season ticket information, attendance from last season, we've got friendlies, awards, stadium upgrades. There's a lot going on at the minute at Carlisle United. But of course, we'll start with anniversaries. 120 years of Carlisle United this past week, which is a great milestone, and I'm sure that we will be seeing some sort of retro kit designs going forward with that, although I can't confirm that, but I do imagine it is likely going to happen that there'll be some sort of retro kit to go with that. And of course, 1 year since the playoff final against Stockport, where we won on penalties. An absolutely brilliant day out, of course. If you haven't already, check out the Weekend in Paradise video that is on the channel. Another little special video for you guys there. I think it smashed 1,000 views in under 24 hours, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for all the support on that already. But if you haven't watched it, check it out in the link in the description below. But there are a couple of anniversaries to sort of tick off. Then we'll look at signings then. Obviously, Carlisle United have made a signing in Hayden. A very good signing in my opinion, very, very solid centre-back indeed. Obviously, he does have that injury sort of spell, which is a bit of an asterisk. But I think when he's fully fit, absolutely fantastic signing for us, especially in the back three. If Paul Simpson's looking to continue that sort of three-back formation, 3-5 back, however you view it, I think it's a very solid signing. I think he's a player that can definitely be a captain as well. I'd still imagine Sam Lavell's probably going to take that captaincy, but I think that Aaron Hayden could definitely step up to be a leader in the team. He played for us 2019 to 2021, playing 62 times and scoring 7 goals for us, and then of course went to Wrexham, playing 81 times and scoring 19 goals for Wrexham. And I had to say, a centre-back scoring 19 goals in 81 matches is ridiculous. I know obviously some of them will have been in non-league, but that's still a crazy return on the goals. And Paul Simpson very much said with Sam Lavelle last season, he was a goal scoring centre-back from corners, he was dangerous on set pieces, and Aaron Hayden fits that bill as well. His header, he's got a very, very powerful header, and he definitely could bag some goals for us this season going forward. And it's the first signing of, I imagine, many. Now, I've seen a lot of people on Facebook and Twitter saying, "Oh, we haven't signed anyone, etc." The transfer window isn't even open yet. You can only sign free agents at the moment, and I think this is a really good way to start our season with Aaron Hayden. I know obviously a lot of people, it's another ex-player coming back, etc., etc. But it's a decent player. We could have signed a lot worse, that's for sure. And I think it's a really big step in the right direction that we want this summer. We need a good rebuild this summer, and I think this is a really good start to that sort of structural rebuild. Carlisle United has been very clear from Paul Simpson. Aaron Hayden mentioned it in his interview as well. The goal this season is promotion. So it is very clear that that is the goal, and that is what we want. And these signings like this are definitely signings that will help us get along the mark. He's just got promotion with Wrexham, of course. He won the National League with Wrexham. He's got that ability to do it, and hopefully he can do it with us this season upcoming. Moving on from that then, Jordan Gibson has signed for Doncaster. Doncaster making a few brilliant signings, to be fair to them. Is it Luke Molyneux, I think he's called? And obviously Gibson on his day can be a very good player. Obviously obviously, there's a whole discussion around that, which I'm not going to get into. My opinions on Jordan Gibson are very out there. I wasn't the biggest fan. I don't think it's a real loss. I think it's a great signing for Doncaster, don't get me wrong. I think Doncaster are a team that will be looking to occupy them playoffs, if not automatic places next season. So good luck to Jordan Gibson at Doncaster. Up next then, we've got the friendlies to talk about. We have announced 5 friendlies. Originally it was 4, and then the 5th came out. These friendlies, are on your screen now, but on the 5th of July at 7 o'clock, we will be playing Penrith at Frenchfields. On the 9th of July, 7 o'clock again, it is Kendal Town away. I'm not sure what Kendal Stadium's called. On the 13th of July at 3 o'clock, we will take on Workington Reds at Borough Park. And then on the 27th of July, 3 o'clock kickoff again, we will be playing Rochdale down at Rochdale. So that would be a great away day, I imagine. Always a good one in the league. And then on the 3rd of August, at Brunton Park, 3 o'clock kickoff against Stockport, who have just, of course, went up into League One, basically taking our position in League One. So good luck to Stockport next season. But yeah, there are the 5 friendlies. You've got your 3 friendlies that you sort of expect. Penrith, Kendal, Reds. They're always going to happen, really, aren't they? Nice to see Rochdale in there, a good away day to get down to. Obviously, we had Morecambe a couple of seasons ago in pre-season. And then Stockport, which is nice. A team that are currently in the league above us, but you're very similar sort of. It will be good competition against Stockport. I think obviously you expect to beat Penrith, Kendal, and Workington Reds. No disrespect to them. Rochdale, you'll probably expect to beat them as well. They're currently in the National League, probably looking to get back into League Two, but I would imagine we will be going for a win against a team like Rochdale. And Stockport is a bit more competitive, a bit more competition there. So that's really good to see. And there is some blank dates, of course, in the diary as well. I imagine there'll be a few more friendlies announced, if not behind closed door friendlies. But they're the 5 friendlies that have been announced at the current moment in time. Just looking at friendlies, attendance figures from last season. Now, the top 10 away attendance for like a single game came out the other day, and I must admit, Carlisle United have absolutely smashed it. The second highest away attendance in the league at Bolton with 4,407. That was the second highest across the entirety of League One last season. The only team beating us in that, I think it was Derby at Barnsley with 4,900. So Carlisle with the second best away attendance against Bolton, and then the 5th best away attendance away at Wigan, as we took 4,128 down to the DW. So even there, incredible. So the second highest attendance of the season, and the 5th highest attendance of the season as well for away figures there. Absolutely incredible from the Carlisle fans. Again, just showing the potential that the club does have, and hopefully have some great sellouts coming up this season as well. Although, unfortunately, I don't think we'll be hitting the 4,000 mark at any of the stadiums in League Two this season. As I imagine we'll all be back at 10 o'clock scrapping for tickets against the likes of Barrow, Salford, etc. But fantastic support from Carlisle United fans there last season. Looking at then speaking of tickets, we'll look at the season tickets. Obviously, it is coming very close to the deadline to renew your ticket. I believe that is actually this coming Friday, I want to say. Sunday the 2nd of June is the last chance to renew your season ticket in your current seat. Mine is renewed. I am ready to go. I mean, I imagine I will be switching my seat throughout the season, because it's not, I've been moved with the new construction that's going on in the stadium and stuff. And I've agreed with the seat that I've got, but I don't think it will be my seat going forward. I do think I will be changing that. And then, of course, you are then up for general sale after the 2nd of June. That will be Monday the 3rd of June. It will be a general sale for season tickets if you would like to get a hold of them. Quite expensive, I must say. I think mine's cost me £414. That was on renewal. But yeah, quite expensive. Let's just say that. But Definitely, dead. You know, it will be a good one next season. I do think it'll be a great season next season. I think there's a very nice League Two to be going into. I think I do generally think though there'll be 20 teams out of that 24 will be looking at promotion next season. I do think it's going to be a close one next season. It's going to be an absolute just mad season. I think some of the teams that are in there, as I say, I do think that it will be a very close season going into next season, to be fair. Some of the teams that are in there and the money that's down there as well. But just talking about money, you know, the stadium upgrades are looking fantastic. The exclusive boxes have sold out. There will be a box that is available for fans to buy. The rest of them have went to sponsorships and the like. And of course, Carlisle winning the Silver Award in Family Excellence in the EFL, which is just incredible to hear the club doing wonderful things off the pitch. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best on the pitch, but that will all be made right this season, I'm sure. I think we're in for a fantastic season as Carlisle fans, let's hope. And you know, just a little new series here on the channel. This is episode 1, and we'll have many across the season, I do imagine. But I just want to say, of course, a little thank you from me for all the support last season. You know, I said it before, but absolutely incredible support. You know, just everything with the channel just seems to be going from strength to strength. Absolutely incredible. I've asked for your guys' feedback on Instagram and stuff about the videos going forward next season. I think I from the feedback that I have been given, I do imagine it will be a very similar sort of setup to last season. We'll be keeping very similar video styles and everything. And of course, this new series coming in on a, you know, I can't guarantee when it's going to be. It could be every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. But whenever there's news to catch up on, we'll be here with this series, the Carlisle Catch Up. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that has given you a bit of a catch up with Carlisle United and some of the things that you may have missed over the last few weeks with Carlisle. But yeah, good start to the transfer window with Aaron Hayden coming in. What do you guys think of that signing? Let me know in them comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video though. I've been CU04, and I'll see you in the next one.